Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Revachol, City of Dreams, City of Nightmares. Barely a city, even by some standards. In the district of Martinez, known as the, what they call the destroyed commercial area or some shit like that. Really colorful language they use. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm trying to get back on the horse. And I'm sorry for the late stream. This is really late for me. Like, really late for me. Normally I start at like 8 or something. But I'll probably be starting even earlier than that these days. Sorry, excuse me. Ugh, that's gross. Now, where the hell was I? Oh, we're talking to Kuno about something? I'm talking to Kuno about something?
Fuck does Kuno care?
There was something I wanted to talk to him about.
Fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Well, how come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
No shit.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
He squints at you.
What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean they threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kick-off on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
He threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Oh, Kuno. Kuno is all things to all children. But this is basically, you know, what a coked-up 12-year-old would behave like, I'm sure.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
You talking about fucking, what's his name? I know who that guy is. He calls him a troubadour. That's funny. That's really funny. What's his fucking manana? That's him, right? What do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Cows?
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Fucked up.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Oh, you know what? That's Kuno doesn't normally volunteer shit, and that's a good thing. I got my drama sense kicked in on that one. I didn't really pick up on that. He wants me to go mess with him. And you're telling me just out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry
Kuno
for you
Day.
2 loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Alright, okay, drama. I get the being too dramatic makes you paranoid. Makes sense. There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
What are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're stupid.
Get the fuck out of here calling Kuno stupid. Pigs come to Kuno for guidance, then say he's stupid. The fuck is up with that?
I just had it with Kuno. That's basically my point right now.
They're not without you, Kuno. They need you. You're in control of this.
Why don't you figure your shit out yourself before you come to Detective Kuno for help?
Oh my god.
Maybe we should.
Lieutenant raises an eyebrow. More on
You're
this later.
testing
Get lost.
More questions about the
Yeah.
crime scene.
the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck do you want with good
Yeah,
call,
there's nothing
Pigmeister?
new.
Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Well, you know, that was helpful.
The 15th Indo tribe.
Nice. That took forever to do.
Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley, hiding scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines.
Huh.
You may have been one of them. This must be a childhood memory. The
Interesting.
15th Indo tribe was your Indo tribe, set to rule in Celinda. The rest of the kids are dead now. Car accidents and drug overdoses. Only you remain.
The plus 10 cents for every green orb is great. And the savoir faire cap going up is fine, but it's my savoir faire is never going to get that high anyway, so what does it matter? I'd love to keep that. I definitely need to unlearn advanced race theory because it's not helpful. It's just, I don't care. Also, it looks stupid. And I'm going to keep Mazovian socioeconomics. But yeah, because I get XP from dialogue options for it, which I think is really cool. So, yeah, didn't we do this? Oh, we didn't talk to Everard about it yet. I asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Yeah, I did that already. Find your heraldic bird. Find speed and sniff it. There's still Monday tasks that are sitting around here, like sing karaoke, get a reality lowdown. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality or return later. She'll be here whenever you need the info. Who made the call reporting the crime? Pissing competition. Apparently, fine. Yeah, I was never able to figure out that either. I can't open the door. Yeah, no, so far no help. Oh, I've got that though. I can give him his lost bool back. I have the replacement bool. It's a shot put, but you know, I mean that's good enough, right? Let's deal with that. It's getting late, so I mean, like I don't know much else to do. I don't think this is gonna do much, frankly, but you know, it's the right thing to do. They're down here, are they not? No, they're over this way? Hey, what's this? I see. I should have just left it. I hadn't actualized the, wait, no, yeah, I did. I should have got 10 cents for that, right? Whatever. I'm trying to find... Maybe I have to go down this way? Yeah, I think that's it. It's possible they're not even out here anymore. It's pretty late. Yeah, this is where they play. They've gone home. It's too late.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches.
Alright, Kim, I get it. Alright. Oh, it's after 2100. I can go do that. Yeah, let's go do that now, Kim. Come with me. The game is afoot, or a shoe, or whatever the hell it is they say, Kim. I'm not sure. You know, retrograde amnesia, you know how it is. Yes, at this point I am very familiar with how it is. I thought that clicking noise was happening in my bedroom. Sorry, I'm just checking something? I don't think... Okay. Hey, we're in the apartment now, right? Damn it. Wait, no, this leads to the balcony? Anyway, wait. No, I gotta go to the right, I think, actually. I guess I could talk to her again since I'm here.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
She replies wistfully, looking around.
If there's pain about any particular home she's lost, she's buried it deep, fortified herself against it.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow, it never happens.
Cool, I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy.
Catch you later. Revachol is pronounced Revachol. It needs to tell you to roll your R. If you're not rolling your fucking R, you're not saying it right. I'll stand by that. Oh, right, this place. Have I looked at this with the flashlight before? I don't think I have. Maybe I have? It's hard to say at this point. I'm pretty sure I have. Let's get rid of this thing. So, I need to go to the apartment listed on the thing. I can't remember where it is, though. Maybe it's the one in the back? Shit, this is actually the wrong place, isn't it? There is more shit to be done in these apartments, though. I know that much. Because, the last time I was here, I actually game overed because I accidentally tried to just, you know, break the lock on someone's door. And apparently that's really demoralizing. Just randomly, just like, you know, without cause, just try to bust someone's fucking door down. Presumably Kim would really hate that as well, because that's something Kim would never fucking do.
A shift in temperature.
Ooh.
The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your sides for
A
warmth.
former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Her face.
Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Shit. Oh, okay. I was just checking the audio levels. I thought for some reason I forgot to like actually enable any audio. I didn't do any checks because it's been so long since I did this. I just kind of forgot to. But yeah, I'm glad I'm fucking actually coming through. That's good. Jeez. Anyways, I freaked out for a second there. I'm like, oh, I've been streaming for a half hour and no one can hear me. The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
That's definitely a Shivers thing to notice, because that's a ridiculously useless thing. Shiver. Okay, that's not directly even helpful. Yay, Nuplup. Let's see. I gotta get me my flashlight on here. I want to see if there's anything in this little crazy little area. No, it doesn't look like it. It's just an aside. Just let us in here though. Nah, nothing going on in here. Tiny ass apartment though. Interesting that the fridge, bathtub, and this like kitchen table are all in this room. Kinda odd. And by kinda odd, I mean really odd, but I mean that's whatever shelf for you. Everything here is a goddamn mess. There's no, you know, you're lucky to find a nice apartment in this area. Let's talk to the sweeping lady again. I don't think she has anything more to say, but
Give me a moment.
yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I still think I'm in the wrong spot. I think I may need to leave and go to... I think it's behind the greenhouse is where the
You
smoking
hear
guy
someone
is.
walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
I think that's it. Let me check. No, that's 28. But
A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
okay, that's the wrong voice sample. This is the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to go in there at all.
This door has been closed.
I'm looking for 25. I don't know if it's in this apartment necessarily. What's this?
A shabby door
12.
hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity.
This is new to me. I
It's
haven't been here.
addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita. Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
Crazy. Looks like we found where Kuno's dad lives. Point to the bill on the door.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Jesus, do I even want to knock? Knock lightly.
No response. Nothing happens. It must be an ambush. Let's get your
Okay,
adrenaline pumping,
settle down,
just in
Half-Light.
case.
Half-Light always wants to just fucking like, oh, some bad shit's happening. It's not always like that, Half-Light.
You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through the metal.
Yeah, thanks interfacing. I got that, but we're not going to do that right now. We're not going in there quite just yet. This room's really dark. There's got to be some shit in here. This flashlight is supposed to reveal hidden shit, but I think I've only ever seen it happen once. It doesn't even necessarily happen in, like, dark areas all the time. But yeah, I think I found something in here with it once. I'm just gonna exit, because I think I'm in the wrong place. Because the guy who was smoking on the balcony was not here. He was, like, in another area. I may even be able to find him using the quest list has, like, a map that lists certain things, like white checks you can retry and stuff. I may be able to locate him that way. Though also the way I'm exiting might put me in the right spot as well too. I think this is a different exit that puts me closer to where he should be. Yeah, this is the balcony, and he was smoking up there. So, I have to get upstairs? Is that how that is? Let me have a quick look at this. Apparently I found the door. He knows something about the murder, too. That's the thing. He was there. He probably saw it from the balcony. So, I basically need to find him now at this point. Do I have a XP? Oh, I did level up. Great. We're going to use that to get rid of critical race theory. Or whatever the fuck it's called. No, the advanced race theory. That's right. Which is fabulous, but we're getting rid of that. Thank you. Bye. Did not need that. It has served its purpose, which was, you know, it was I needed to do it. I think I need to go back in. I need to find some stairs to let me go upstairs. Because I think there's a whole other set of doors up there, and I believe that's where I found his apartment. I think I was in the right spot the whole time. I just did on the wrong floor, maybe. But I want to get this done because, like, this doesn't seem like a game where things are, like, you know, at a really, like, quick pace. But things are, I'm running out of time for a lot of things. It's late in the evening, and Kim's going to want to go home eventually and shit. And, like, how the hell do I get upstairs? Maybe it's one of these doors or something and I'm just an idiot?
You hear someone walking.
So that's 10. This should be 11, right?
This door has been closed.
I'm assuming there's stairs that go up, but I don't remember. Oh, here they are. They're right here. Is this it? It says balcony. I don't understand. I wish these loading screens didn't take so long. I mean, I have an SSD and everything. It's just that they're just long as hell. Very, very, very high quality, a very large, basically JPEG that you're running across the whole time. Well, it's not a JPEG, actually. It's uncompressed, I think. What's this? Whatever it is, you can't do anything with it. Okay, that's odd. Oh, this is the guy.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Is it a Friday? Who the fuck knows, right?
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
I see. Yes, the cleaning lady let us in.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
There's a lot of good choices here. Damn, what a question, too. I'm not here to make things right. I'm gonna make them spectacular.
Beautiful.
He says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones. Is he on something?
I have some good news for you.
Oh.
My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight.
Oh.
I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nods towards door 28. Why do I want to meet your friend? Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday.
It does feel like the end of the week. It's so magical. The white falling against the black.
Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me. You do.
Very well, I'll talk to him first, but I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
Well,
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
That's kind of a Shivers / electrochemistry story. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
The smoker assures you, brushing his hand through the hair.
Take care, all right?
There's something different about him that I just can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
Uh-huh. Kim, what are you suggesting? Why on earth does he smell so good? There's something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves.
Something so mysterious about the way he talks.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. Very mysterious.
Very.
I like how the game had a silence clip there.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
He nods at the apartment door before you. Alright, Kim, I'll try not to read too much into whatever the hell it is you're trying to imply here. Kim thinks that he can just, you know, make homosexual accusations at me like that and just levy those things at me, well, I'll tell you what. They're absolutely probably correct, but that doesn't give you the right to, you know, be like that. Oh boy, these are all going to be like 10 cents a piece, huh? Let me just make sure this works. 24.42. Oh my god, I do get 10 cents every time I click one of these now. That's great. Quarterly Business Mag. We're going to look at this thoroughly. Whoa. Party Dragon Silk Robe? That's amazing. Give me that. I'm just going to take this shit. Can they stop me from taking this? Apparently not. An old photo of the same apartment, dated year 01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Exquisite, huh? Dishes soaked up in a pot. Empty ashtray. Flyers for underground parties. Yeah, I remember having those on my fridge. Ooh, what do we got here? Sumerian conical hat. Oh my god. If I wear that, Kim is gonna fucking gut me like a fish. I better take this. You know, evidence or something. Whatever. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna take this flashlight off now, because it's probably really annoying the hell out of you. I forgot I was wearing that mesh shirt. Oh my god. Can I have a look at this thing really quick? The sleazy, silky bathing robe in vibrant blues features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only for people who are not from Seoul. The real Seoulites probably don't care. It's always the case. Like, traditionally, yeah, if you ask, people are concerned about cultural appropriation. And specifically when it comes to people, I know from China specifically, when you ask them if people care about them wearing like silken garments that look like their stuff, or getting tattoos with kanji or something, they're like, I don't give a shit about that. Why would I care about that? Do whatever the hell you want. They don't care. They just do not give a shit. It's the last thing on their mind. It's like, oh yeah, you like Chinese stuff? Cool, whatever, do your thing. I don't care. It's like, whatever, you know? It's like, yeah, I like some American stuff too. Good for me, right? It's like, come on, man. There's no Chinese people around there wondering if they're appropriating American culture by, you know, doing American things. It's the stupidest shit. It's more misplaced white guilt stuff. God, this game loves its politics. I love it. Become +1 drama, become the dragon. +1 electrochemistry, become an addict in a strange bathing robe. That's awesome. Oh god, I almost have to wear it too. These are things I want too. These are stats I'd like to have, so I almost have to. That's the sad part. +1 logic, super logical for a cop to wear this. Why is that? -1 suggestion, insensitive bachelor party vibes. This tawny cone-shaped hat looks like a beacon of Sumerian wisdom. Its straw sticking up like antennas. Thank God you can't really see people's reactions when they see you strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. Holy shit. That's a beautiful item description. Alright, let's talk to this crazy motherfucker.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government.
Whoa.
I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé.
Okay.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Who is this guy?
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot.
I think so. I think we need to, like, that's kind of also an authority thing. I think we need to assert, because he's taken control of this entire situation. Look at the way he answered this. He's like, here's my full name, here's who I'm with, here's what I'm doing, please do this to me right now. And I'm like, well, hold on, buddy.
Yeah, let's
Fuck with him.
Who does he think he is? Assisting you.
And that statement I just made basically lines up with Half-Light, where it's just like, you know, being incredibly suspicious about this guy, like, whoa, what the fuck? Point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Show him the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me how you get this beautiful silk robe from. So show him the Sumerian hat. We'll get to that. Right after you tell me the story behind this black Sumerian hat.
I got it from the head of the Samaran delegation on my trip to Lomantang. It's made from a special charcoal-colored bamboo. It's an emblem of the formal normalization of our diplomatic relations.
Oh, it's got a story behind it.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor.
Hey, alright, it didn't turn out like I planned, okay?
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Okay, you actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Turn to the lieutenant. This is just a break we've been looking for.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
He eyes the spectacled man near the window who smiles and spreads his hands. Is it because you did it, Mr. Villedrouin? Or Villedrouin?
Because I did it?
The man scoffs. My apologies, I misspoke. I mean, what did you see? Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You did it, didn't you?
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened,
Okay.
getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
Did any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
That's fair.
I think we can drop the drummer angle.
The lieutenant
That
says
was my
impatiently. That was my bad. Kim. I found out recently you can buy Kim's jacket from the guys who make this game, and he also has another jacket that he wears later on that you can also buy. I want it bad, but they're out of stock. Also, it has the RPD logo on the back and the front, and it lights up when you shine a light on it. Oh god, I want it so bad. If only just to like make a kind of costume with it. Well, what happened next?
I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Fair enough.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
I get a lot of half-light successes for a stat that really doesn't... I don't have a lot of points in that. I think it might be something I'm wearing.
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Well, were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
The lieutenant flips through his notes. Are you sure at least one of them was a woman?
It's possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Well, I'm pretty sure they just hung him up in the tree quietly, right? Like he was already unconscious. What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched the guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedrouin.
Villedrouin, okay.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Oh, okay, but what are you doing here, in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it.
Really?
It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
Right.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
What is this international community?
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition.
Oh,
In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
sure, the disaster, got it. What is the price stabilité?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything. Oh, that clears everything up.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity,
Sure.
which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment,
Right, got
which
it.
is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Right, okay.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Okay, sure, give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral interne.
Oh, this guy's just going
It's
on
the
about
reason
this.
why I identify as a moralist.
Yeah, we get it. You're a moralist. He's trying to like moralists are like path of least suffering kind of people who are like really like anti-idealist, I think, where it's like they figure that capitalism and that we should just like, you know, that shit's gonna happen anyway, so you may as well just like kind of go with it, I think is this whole thing. I don't remember what their whole moralist nonsense is, but it's a weird offshoot of a bunch of different beliefs.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today.
Uh-huh.
That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
Oh yeah, you got a real commitment to transparency, but you're not carrying those around, huh? So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur la Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the moral intern.
He glances at his watch. I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies,
Mind babies.
as is the coalition.
Turn to Kim. So when I said I was a lackey of capital, what should I have said that I... what I should have said is that I'm a moral intern, bitch. Turn to Kim. Ooh, so we're working for the moral intern? That doesn't seem so bad.
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
I would say that's probably true. Are you a moralist?
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
Well, what about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, it's like I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism? No, I'm definitely going with 3. Because I want the XP for that.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of the RCM.
Kim always feels the need to just fucking step up and be like, oh, please, shut the fuck up.
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently.
Oh, yes. The big bad coalition crushed the revolution. Tell me, if the revolution was succeeding,
Oh, don't give me
would it
that.
have been crushed so easily? Are we really so bad for wanting compromise, peace, and prosperity on reasonable, achievable terms? Ask yourself that.
Yes, you are. You are bad for not being an idealist. Yes, I am accusing you of profiting from human suffering in the name of the status quo. That is exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly why the revolution happened in the first place, and that's exactly why the revolution's going to happen again, and people like you are going to have their backs against the wall. Thank you, sir.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude.
I agree.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sur-la-Clé.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
That sounds like bullshit. What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clé's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé.
That's true.
Its language, its people, its cuisine even.
That's very true.
Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What is this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Yeah, it's never enough for you fucking people, is it? Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Didn't you say that the candidate members never become real members?
No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
That says you, buddy. How'd you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
The man puts his pats his pockets looking for something. This guy's a shady motherfucker. What do you mean?
Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway.
What?
It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative. Helps relieve stress.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
And what are you doing in his apartment all by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark out.
Listen.
What? I'm not hearing anything.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
Thanks, I got all I need.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen.
He pauses.
And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
He glances at his watch. Fucking weird conversation. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, great. Thanks. Damn. Accidentally drank because I clicked something while it was loading. I don't really care about that. It's the losing the morale that I really care about. Alright, I guess we're fucking done here. The map tab lists all the white checks you can reattempt. Yeah, I could do those and then go to bed after that. Go back to the whirling and sleep because I have the money for that now. And then we can come back at it tomorrow. Be a good place to take a little 5-minute break too, probably. That was a fucking... This whole situation was weird. I didn't learn anything from this. Can I not go anywhere this way? There's stuff over there, but I can't get over there. I already tried interacting with this stuff, you can't. I want to put that fucking stupid robe on, but Kim would have my ass for that. If I put the robe and the hat on, he would just fucking kill me. However, you can sneak around at night without Kim. I don't really know what that gets you, frankly. I've never tried it before, but apparently you can do that. I've only ever slept once so far, I think, so, I mean, that's probably contributes to that, you know, not happening. I'm not gonna go breaking down Kuno's door. Do I want to do that? At this hour? Fuck, alright, I guess I'll try it. I don't really have much else to do. Let's put the chain cutters on. Fuck, I should go to Frit though and buy more Nosafed and stuff, because I don't have the means to pull that off. I gotta get out of here and do that. It's dangerous to be doing anything at all without that, because that's game over if I lose another morale. You can sleep after 2100. I don't know who's going to go to sleep at 9 p.m. Unless you need to get up at like 4 a.m. I'm aware that sleeping heals all your health and morale, but that's not really... I don't really care too much about that. Have I opened this? What is this? Oh. Signal blue naval coat. Neat. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. And if you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric's got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. Suggestion. Aye, Captain! Offer serial poise. Okay. God. What am I currently wearing? This thing is good. It's Esprit de Corps and Shivers. I like Shivers. I don't care much about Esprit de Corps. I want drama and electrochemistry, though. Oh, God, that looks terrible with the mesh shirt and everything. Jesus. What does the hat do again? Logic, suggestion. That's okay. It's not really... I don't like -1 suggestion. Does Kim care about this thing or not?
Yes?
Alright. I just thought he might have something to say about it. Thankfully, he doesn't care. Can I get some more reality-affirming questions from Boat Lady? Because that's one of my quests right now, and I'd like to see if maybe I can do something with that. She's still here.
You're back.
More reality questions.
More lessons in basic reality.
I need to open
My favourite part
conceptualization.
of the day. Glad to have been of assistance.
If I don't put points into conceptualization, I can't do that, so that's not helpful at all. So, I need to go to Frit, because I need, Nosafed before I can attempt any of this bullshit. It's really jittering a lot. Doesn't normally do that. Whoa.
Damn, that felt good.
Oh, nice run.
Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
What do you mean? Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It really felt good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit.
That healed me.
Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Okay, I need stuff.
You see several packaged raincoats.
No. Do I have any tear?
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the
Oh, I have a little bit. Okay. Where do I buy this stuff?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays,
I need magnesium.
and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste
Is it better to buy Hypnogamma,
Pharmaceutics
though?
logo.
90, it's 180. I think it's vague. It's slightly cheaper to go for the Hypnogamma. I'm bad at math. I think I may have crashed the game. I'm definitely having some weird performance issues. Whoa. Settle down. I'm gonna kill this Firefox window. Hopefully that'll free some shit up, because it's having a hell of a time right now. I'm trying to use the... This is definitely becoming more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, you saved 20 cents. So I'll take some Hypnogamma. Actually, no, I'm about to go to bed. I just need magnesium. A couple.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Or something. Something is really fucking my system up. Like, I'm getting these weird, like... jitters and shit, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me kill WebEx, actually. This shouldn't even be running. Let me kill it like this, actually, because... Thanks. Get rid of this. And that. Just trying to reduce my load here, because some weird shit's going on. Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? There's a few things to buy, but like... Oh, cigarettes and stuff. Can I afford those?
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
I could afford them. I'll come back later, though. Once I get back to Kuno's place, we're going to take a short sabbatical here. I'm going to take care of some business and come back to stream in just a minute. Ouch. I still need to get on the roof of this place, and I have no idea how to do it. It involves the door somewhere in there. Oh yeah, it's so late now. Everyone's gone home. Strikers obviously don't sit here all day. I hadn't thought to check this place out after the lights go down. Doesn't seem like there's a lot going on. Just gotta run all the way back to the apartment now. We'll jump right in there, go up to Kuno's place, and then we'll start that whole fucking thing. And then after that, probably go back to the whirling and go to bed. Because it'll be late at that point, and I'm sure Kim's not going to want to... Kim's going to be looking at his watch the whole time right now, wondering when the fuck he can go home or go to bed or do whatever the fuck it is he wants to do. Here's Kuno's place. I've got the chain cutters in my hand, don't I? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hit escape just to make sure that time doesn't advance. I actually don't know how that works. I have to look that up. It'd be nice to know exactly how time advances in this game, but I don't really exactly know. So I'll have to get into that at some point. I'll be right back. Let me just throw up the old BRB. That's not what I wanted to do. That's the one.
stream is live. You ready?
We back. There's my webcam. The thing with my face on it. What's with my notifications? What's going on? Hey, thanks, Nublup. Skipped frames. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Not skipped, not dropped frames, skipped frames. Weird. Fair enough. Alright, so... Oh, let's fucking do this thing. This is gonna be hard.
The shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached.
Look, it's easy to cut a lock with a pair of lock cutters, but...
to Mr. Uno Dorota.
My motorics fucking suck, so I'm not good at this. I could equip stuff to make it easier, though, I think. Interfacing? I think I need... First of all, the gloves I'm wearing actually already do that. Yeah, so I think that's the only interfacing thing I have. Fine. Let's fucking do
The
it.
shabby door hangs oddly on
Come on,
its
big money.
slit.
Nice.
The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
We have reason to believe there's drugs in there. I'm pretty sure we can forcibly enter this unit without too much blowback from, you know, our superiors.
Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
I think it's possible. I also think that this guy might not, like, Kuno's dad might not be a big strapping, like, you know, fuck monster. He might actually be, like, just some pathetic Weasley dude. Anyway, there's two of us, and Kim has his gun, so, you know, I think we're good.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Alright. Freeze, RPD! Oh, what? What do we got over here? Oh. Just gonna help myself to that.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Yeah, Nuplup, I hear the snoring too. I hear him over there. His dad's gotta be sleeping. It's pretty late, so it makes sense. Ball of amphetamine conveniently equipped with a straw.
Score. It's right there, baby. Today's your lucky day.
Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Sounds good. Take the speed from the table.
And pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Split a kilo with Kuno.
Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast that
Oh.
shit right here.
Oh, electrochemistry.
Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done.
Oh, jeez. Electrochemistry is like, look, you don't even put that in your pocket. What are you even doing? Don't even think about Kim being here right now.
Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita.
Deruita.
You're going to need the encouragement.
It's Deruiter, but Half-Light makes it sound so much more fun. Fucking all my senses are screaming to take a bunch of meth. And frankly, I don't think it's a bad idea. I'd rather get... Oh, he's already drunk, though, so I have +1 physique, and it's lasting for another 55 minutes, so we're good. I got the right kind of fight juice in me. I don't need to stack it on. We're good. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. I hope that's what it's wrinkled from, anyway. Let's rob this clothesline real quick. What do we got here? Regular black jeans. I'll take him. What do we got here? The air stinks with something sour.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka, some towels and a duvet. Some socks even.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at that pile of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant has covered his nose. Slowly reach out your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing.
Yeah.
It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die.
Half-Life has a real warning for me here. I'm really glad I made this check. Because I think this is probably very real.
It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. just get out.
Why is that an Inland Empire check? I think that's a paranoia-related thing. Fuck this, I'm out. We'll do the classic adventure game thing. I haven't saved in fucking forever anyway, so let's make that happen. Get that shit out of the way.
Clothes, heat, or something underneath. It's not too late.
Let's do it.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth.
Lovely.
You don't have to take him down.
He's already down.
down.
Kim, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
He points to a fleshy lump sticking out from the other end of the blanket. The limb seems to be twitching from time to time.
A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Is this Kuno's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
Huh.
There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought.
Half-Light's always looking for some reason to be fucking terrified. Doesn't look like he's gonna fuck up anyone anytime soon.
No, it really doesn't.
Lieutenant
this
tilts
looks
his
very
head.
hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
I mean, I guess that's
A
something.
pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake. His half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man. But he is in there, and not enjoying himself.
It's good pain threshold insight. You're able to read in his expression, his drunken, passed-out expression with this incredible 12 out of 12 success. I rolled a 13, somehow. I actually have a good pain threshold thing. I think it's like plus 3 or 4. So, notice that he's actually not having a good time under there. So, waking him up would be bad. Hold on, what happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
He's gonna sleep. He'll sleep it off. I know this shit. Okay.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Whisper, I took your amphetamine, old man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you write that? Oh, the guys who made this game. Maybe we should help him somehow?
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
The lieutenant stops, listening to him.
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Figure out what he's trying to say.
The
Nice.
man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something.
Huh.
And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs. He's trying to call you pigs.
He's awake. You're awake. He's awake.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
Oh.
At least he got to say his piece.
I took your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body. He wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional.
This is electrochemistry. I don't think that, you know, that insight is terribly poignant. I don't think I need to be, like, leaving that shit for him. Well, we met Kuno's dad and nothing happened. I don't think there's anything more to do here, though, but I'm going to try. Come on.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air...
Alright, whatever. Fuck it. We'll just leave the door wide open. Who gives a shit? Can we close this? Is that a thing we can do? Yeah, fine. Might as well close it. I mean, it's Kuno's house, too. Alright, so I guess we could talk to Kuno about it. I think I also have enough for a level up, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if whether or not I want to actualize a new idea or gain a stat point. I've been futzing with ideas for a bit now. My last level up was spent on removing the advanced race theory bonus, quote unquote, which was not particularly helpful. Also, it kept coming up in dialogue options and making me uncomfortable. And Kim is like kind of looking at me with the side eye, like not really sure whether or not I was just fucking with this huge racist dude or like actually believed those things. What's up, Kuno S?
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Yeah, she doesn't take kindly to that. Can I try this again yet?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
In the dimming light, some things become clearer. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. Conceptualization. I need conceptualization for a couple of things. I might just do that right now. Understand creativity. See art in the world. I think I'm okay with that. Let's take it. Okay,
Just
let's try.
An ordinary wall.
Oh,
to see here.
I thought with a +4 I'd have a good chance at it. Alright, do I have any gear that's going to help with this? I might have like negatives actually rolling on conceptualization right now. No, it doesn't look like it, but do I have any that'll help with that? I don't think there's a lot of clothes that are going to help you conceptualize shit. Oh, there we go. White satin shirt. Put it back on. This is what I was originally wearing. It looks really weird with the robe, but who cares?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
This is a really hard check, but 17%? Way better than it was before. Still, I don't even know if that's like... Can I win with a 2 or a 3 with this check? Whatever, let's try. Hit it.
Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
I mean, it's pretty good, yeah. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
Yeah?
Your hands shake as they reach for the wall.
What a legendary electrochemistry success led to this answer. Yeah. Right on. Thanks, Nup. More.
Oh, Wallfather.
Oh, Wallfather. Yes, heal my morale, please. Kim, I must paint this wall. Add even more beauty to it.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
He sounds tired of it all.
He doesn't even give a shit anymore. First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Sure.
Lieutenant looks at the wall reluctantly, then back at you. I'm sure I'll find the materials. Then we can come back to this magnificent wall.
I suppose we have to pass by it again at some point anyway.
He says it in a tone of resignation. I fucking guess so. Oh, Kim, I love you, you crazy little bastard. Okay, Hey Kuno, what's up?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Aren't you gonna ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
He nods approvingly to the lieutenant. Not a single
Not
muscle
a
move.
single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
I'm keeping it, and I'm doing it all to myself. By kilo, you mean gram, right?
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
I'm not ready to make this decision.
The fuck are you talking about? Getting Kuno all worked up for nothing?
Oh man, this is
All
fucked
right,
up.
so you got Kuno's kilo, that's how we split it. It's the best
Alright, fair
way,
is fair.
Street way.
I'm keeping it. You don't need more drugs. You're 12. So, okay. Obviously, 4 is the answer that, like, you want to... That seems to be the one that you want to gravitate towards, right? But I think that not giving it to Kuno is not a good idea, right? Because I think that it's too obvious. Even though, like, Kim is fucking standing right there. No, you know what? If I did this, I should wait till Kim goes to bed. I don't even want to have this conversation right now, Kuno.
The
Fuck
are you
this. I'm
talking
out of
about?
here.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kim would shit his fucking pants if I did that. We're not doing that. Alright, well, it's not too late. I think I can still do stuff. It's 11 p.m. I should probably go to bed at the Whirling by midnight, I would venture, before getting up the next day. What other leads am I kind of into right now? The Jam mystery? Oh. I guess I never did that. She's probably still there, right? I should put the mesh shirt back on. Feel naked without it. Without my +1 drama bonus. Oh, actually, now that my conceptualization's up, I can ask her another question.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
So... About reality?
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
It's a... whatever, I'll just try. Why can't I do it?
What I am...
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will.
There it goes.
What is
Holy shit!
all of this? The scent, the sound.
Oh my god, I actually rolled the 12. That was the only way that was gonna happen. Wow. I gotta go to Vegas, because ain't that some shit. The scent, the sound, the air. What world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
A frisson lifts the hair on the back of your arm.
Ooh.
Wind sweeps the surface of the bay.
That's a pretty deep moment. The wind is sweeping the waters.
The world is a suzerainty
Ooh.
of Revachol.
That gave me an actual shiver to think about. The world is a suzerainty of Revachol. And what they mean by this is, presumably, Redashol is representative of the world itself. Because to be a suzerainty of something, yeah.
There is a term of endearment
Crazy.
they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
I don't feel like I got the whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world?
She raises a finger to her lips.
There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
How come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
How about it's a ball?
That's looking less and less likely, Detective. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
ORG. Occident Revachol Grad.
Got it.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey corona.
Yes. Pale covers 72%
Whoa.
of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Is the Earth flat in Disco Elysium? Oh my god.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Yeah, that's, oh my god, wait, what the hell are you telling me?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
Her voice becomes homely, calm. She lets a moment pass. The pale, and what do you mean corona? This is the really, really urban fantasy edge of this game at this point, where shit is like mystical now.
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet.
Huh.
That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness. I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy.
Yeah.
Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
A fractured corona doesn't feel like it's going to bring anyone together.
You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's
God, what a fucking piece of world building this conversation's been.
It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Would you say it's a kind of Disco Elysium? Well, if you say it's disco. I don't care about disco, I only care about the commune. That's not true. It can be both of those things.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world, however wasted its opportunities.
I didn't expect to find such profound thoughts from Joyce either.
The cold seeps into you. The air is heavy with 80% humidity.
Well, it's fucking raining.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides. The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
You said pale. What is pale?
The pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
I don't want to. I want to know what the pale is.
I don't think your colleague would appreciate that. He has already been.
I guess I'll come back when he's
patient
fucking
with this
asleep,
whole
just like when I deal with Kuno.
exercise. Let's continue with something else. All right?
Yeah.
You can ask about anything else in the world. Anything.
But she wants to tell you.
I'm not gonna. I'll actually
Like
come
bit of
back without him.
assistance. The little that I.
It's a +1. Kim trusts you. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that was true. I think Kim is still the way I've been playing this character, and the choices I've been making, and the things I've been displaying to Kim, up to and including this outfit I'm wearing, which is an Asian bathrobe with a mesh shirt and like, yeah, well. But it still says he trusts me despite all of that, because I've demonstrated enough goodwill and actual police work amongst the drunken haze that he's, you know, he trusts me enough. Kim is the kind of guy who's used to working with what he has, you know? And if he sees that I'm good enough, then that's good enough for him, and he's just fine with that. Hey, maybe I can do karaoke at this hour. I haven't actually found a song yet, though. That's part of it. That's probably something I'm going to have to take care of later. Whoa. Don't crash on me. Okay. It crashed! You motherfucker. Okay, there's got to be a good autosave though, right? It's been acting wonky this whole time, and I don't even know why. There's been some weird issues going on. I think my computer needs a restart or something, because some weird shit's going on, but that's fine. I'm just going to restart it. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on. Something's eating up resources, and I don't know what the fuck it is. Let me kill Steam. I'm gonna kill WebEx. That shouldn't even be fucking running, frankly. Out of here. I don't need work messages popping up. Maybe Windows is updating. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. But you see, the thing is, I checked my system resources. I didn't see anything like, I didn't see a Windows update thing, like a downloader running or anything like that. But sometimes they won't always notice those. I hope I have a good autosave. Yeah, okay, that's 2 minutes ago. So that, I think that was actually, like, before going into the whirling. I think it autosaved. The autosave actually might have been what killed it. So hopefully it's not corrupt or anything. Okay, yeah, this is the end of this conversation or the beginning?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality?
Yeah, good. Alright, we're fine. Big relief there. Alright, Kim, let's go to bed. It's late. And by go to bed, I mean I'm going to put you to bed, and I'm going to go out and do some stuff that you don't want to see. Like giving drugs to children and asking fundamental questions about reality and urban magic. Strictly speaking, I do not need you present for that. It's so late that even the Hardy Boys are gone. Or whatever the fuck they call themselves. There's not really anybody here to talk to. I can't use the karaoke machine. The chef is gone. There's still no way to open this door, right?
You see, the door does not. The cobalt blue surface feels rough.
Yeah, there's no way to open this thing without actually knowing whatever the trick is to it. Hardy Boys drop anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Hey Gart, what's up?
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yep, 20 real for the night.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
Yeah, fuck you, Gart.
Take it easy on him. Deep down, he really hates being the guy who has to remind you.
Yeah, I know he does. I keep asking him to want to pour me a drink, but, like, he really hates that. Come on, Kim, let's quote-unquote go to bed. See you in the morning. Yeah, good night, Kim. There he goes. The thing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh, passing the newspaper? I didn't notice that the first time. Alright, we're drunk. Kim's not around. Let's boogie. Speaking of drunk, let's get another one of these in me. Did I fucking break the thing? Come on. Cooperate. Alright, Kim's gone. Do anything? I've never actually gone without Kim for a while.
Can I help?
So I don't really know. The problem with Kim is that the problem with not having Kim around is that Kim is he's a huge asset to you. He's constantly pointing things out. He's interjecting with considerable authority and knowledge and wisdom. He's armed. He is like a real cop and it's, you know, you are too, but he really has his shit together, and that's why he's so important to be with you, because, you know, he basically, you can hold him, he acts as a crutch, right? Anyways, hey, Kuno, what's up?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so that's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Alright, fair's fair.
Wow, that's heavy.
He waves the minuscule bottle around, then slips it into his coat pocket.
There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honourable like that. Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Kuno, I met your dad.
Yeah, you do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Was the Beano-clad hooker thing real?
The Beano-clad hooker thing?
Sambo is an acronym for Samaran boxing. Graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. Just letting you know.
So he's basically saying Kung Fu style. It was dark in there, we sneaked in and got out. It was what you said. Kim dressed up as a hooker, full drag, distracted him. Kuno, your dad's a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His eyes became large and round.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Kuno window? Come on, kid, just stop.
What are you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just getting it on.
Yeah, he's crumbling.
A small lump forming in his throat.
I heard that, yeah.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he's nothing.
Yeah, Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit, Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
The whisper comes smaller than usual.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck are you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you brought Kuno 1 gram of speed, you're friends now? Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
If he doesn't stop soon, he's going to collapse from exhaustion. He's red all over.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
The relief is palpable. The little hat jumps up and down behind the fence. There were lots of unpaid utility bills in there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess, Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Well, that's no place to live in. You gotta find somewhere else.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
That's cool.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans!
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
Not a great plan. Okay, let's conclude this business.
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Kuno needs to drop the bomb. Yeah? The king. Yeah, whatever. The fuck about your test.
Get lost!
Kuno doesn't.
Well, that didn't go great. Well, we got the meth, I guess. Important, you know? Okay, so... What was the other thing I wanted to do while Kim was there? Oh, yeah, right. Talk to What's-Her-Face about shit that Kim already knows about and doesn't give a shit about. I'm sure Kim really enjoys sitting there, you know, watching me question reality. Hey, what's up?
You're back. Good.
Reality.
More lessons in basic reality.
What's the pail?
Are you sure you're sure? Your colleague seemed adamant.
He's gone right now. Yeah, what's the pail?
Okay. The pale is the most dominant geological feature of the world, Detective.
Huh.
The separative tissue between the islas. It is the inter-islary mass.
Okay, wait, and what is an isla?
Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the pale. Also, isolation, or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. In the last 4 centuries, we have discovered 7.
Hold on, let me parse this shit. A Messinian word for a continent of matter, enveloped on all sides by the pale. Also, isolation or landmass. We used to believe there was only one. The last person was coming. So they're like floating islands with mist all around them.
Windy, Seol, Samara, Ilmara, Grad, Katla, and this, Insulinde.
Insulinde. And Insulinde is?
An oceanic isla. It comprises mostly of water.
I see.
Windy is the largest, Katla the coldest, Insulinde the bluest. What can I say? Each is perishing and dear.
I see. These are little microcosms of water and land, surrounded on all sides by this kind of magic mist. That's the origin of the world that we're on. Okay, but what is the pale like?
Achromatic, odorless, featureless. The pale is the enemy of matter and life. It is not like any other, or anything in the world. It is the transition state of being into nothingness.
Is it here?
No, Detective. We're safe.
Ugh.
It begins there, 6,000 kilometers to the north, and even more to the south, east, and west. You are in the middle of the Isla.
As your gaze instinctively turns north, a small black pit opens up in your stomach.
6,000 kilometers from the end of the world?
Yes. That is enough. Many cities are built much closer.
And there?
An uproar of matter, darling. Rising into the pale. Rolling. Evaporating even. A great vision. The area of transition between the world and the pale is called porch collapse.
Porch collapse?
Imagine a grey coronal mist. Cold vapor marked by spores of an opportunistic microorganism. A mold that's adapted to grow at the edge of the unrest.
Jesus.
The most disco thing you will ever see.
She thinks she really understands me. Problem is, she probably
You
does.
hear your pulse rise. The air feels caustic and cold suddenly.
So what she's telling me is there's a place where the pale meets actual matter, and it's like some kind of really weird, crazy convergence that looks cool as shit. You know, the most disco thing I'd ever seen. What are its physical qualities?
It's difficult to describe, or even measure. Something whose fundamental property is the suspension of properties. Physical, epistemological, linguistic.
She's talking about magic, basically.
The further into pale you travel, the steeper the degree of suspension. Right down to the mathematical. Numbers stop working.
Oh.
No one has yet passed the number barrier. It may be impossible.
If we're surrounded by pale, how do you get to Isla de Isla?
Oh, it is so difficult for us. It is possible to force dimensions on the pale. In modern times, we can even compress its latitude, bouncing radio waves from one end to the other, shortening the path. But it is still hard for humans to navigate the pale without getting lost, or having our minds damaged.
The pale can damage the mind?
Extensively.
How?
Some say the damage stems from extreme sensory deprivation. Others argue that pale somehow consists of past information that's degrading, that it's rarefied past, not rarefied matter. They call it the blend over of the self. The pale does not only suspend the laws of physics, but also the laws of psychology, maybe history even. The human mind becomes over-radiated by past.
What does this over-radiation feel like?
It feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. International standards strictly limit civilian travelers to 6 days of pale exposure per year.
Wow.
It's more for her. Way more.
Yeah, she's a traveler. But you're not a civilian passenger.
No, nameless detective of the Citizens Militia. I am a member of the Entreprenetic Business Class. I'm cleared and trained for 22 days of pale transit annually.
That seems like a lot.
Someone else you've met may have been exposed as well.
Ah.
A strange grey-haired woman in her lorry.
I get it. Do lorry drivers pass the pale?
Yes. Carried in the hulls of airships. It's a horrific job. Automation will abolish it soon.
You should ask the pal driver about this.
Yeah.
See what she says.
Good
that
idea.
poor woman must have stories to tell, like you wouldn't imagine.
I imagine. Are you over-radiated?
Up to my gills, officer.
Oh.
An acidic smile on her lips. It's getting worse every year.
That's sad. What is entropenetic?
Entrepenetics is the scientific study of the pale, or a recent iteration of it.
A study
by
of
way
entropy.
Grad. The study of the pale reaches back 6,000 years. The Pericarnassians called it the Western Plain.
Did they cross it? The Western Plain?
There are signs of pre-modern crossings. Successful navigation of the pale relies not just on technical know-how, but intensive psychological preparation. Some of these tactics have been known for thousands of years.
What has entropenetics changed since then?
Nothing. We remain powerless before the pale. The only real advance in pale transit is the speed with which an aerostatic craft can pierce it. Less exposure leads to less effects later.
Aerostatic craft?
Hybrid airships, detective. Conventional rotors or jet engines no longer add velocity after the point of reference for motion is suspended, once you've crossed from near pale to far pale. In essence, we throw them in and they come out the other end. If we throw them precisely.
If we do not?
Then they don't.
Ugh. How much pale is there compared to the world?
The pale outweighs reality 2 to 1. There is more pale than there is matter, and the ratio is slipping.
Slipping how? To our detriment, or?
What do you think, Detective?
It's shrinking. No, it's growing. There's more and more of the pale.
Precisely. One of the few measurable effects of the pale is that it is expanding at an unknown rate.
Well, isn't that horrifying?
An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the pale will cover everything. But this sort of talk is mostly left to extremists.
It's not extreme at all. It's gonna happen.
Most people, and indeed most private and government sector organizations, entire civilizations and religions even, find handy ways to ignore or downplay that knowledge. I suggest you do the same.
Off we go. You see the hanged man's mouth open.
Off we go into the pale wild yonder. Wild pale yonder.
One and all. They say pale is death, but for the universe.
Jesus Christ. Well, all of a sudden this entire world's melancholy state makes sense. How do you write a world where everything is slightly malaise? Well, first of all, put a giant war in there, and second of all, tell everybody that the world's going to end one day, inevitably. But I mean, we know that. But I mean, the pale is measurable, so they'll know. They can just look at it and calculate.
Why should we just leave and leave, and the world get left behind?
Let's return to reality, please.
Yes, sweet reality.
She stops her foot.
But before we do, tell me, Detective, is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything?
I sometimes sense vague shadows of a past, and it's not good.
Then tell me, what do you think of the pale?
Wow, 9 answers. It's terrifying. You were right. It's disco. It'll end all life. Then we continue to persist at all is a testament to our faith in one another. Its advance can only be stopped with immediate, total, ruthless communism. A powerful anti-communist force. Perhaps too powerful, but still, they have it coming. I'm worried. I have to say, it doesn't sound very liberal to me. I don't know how you've all survived with it. It's a huge accomplishment. Who am I to think anything of it? Each one of these answers has a different significance. The first one is bald-faced, completely like right in front of you, honest. The second one is kind of a different kind of honesty, where it's like, I understand that it's crazy, it's fucked up, but I think that's good. The third one is a less emotional appraisal, but the same way. It's a bald-faced, immediate look at it. 4 is the opposite of 3, and it's the flip side, where it's the optimistic approach to that. 5 is a super left without any kind of real, like, with no brakes on that one. That's just like, listen, I don't care what it is, but we're going to stop it with communism. And 6 is the opposite of 5. 7 is the middle between 5 and 6, where it's this centrist liberal kind of thing. It's like, I don't care what it is, but, it sounds really bad for, getting along. 8 is another kind of honesty, but it's one that's more empathetic, where it's like, sure, it's terrifying, but terrifying for you guys. 9 is another kind of honesty, where it's kind of a, what do you call it? You're stepping back from this and being like, damn. Who am I to think anything of it?
Mm-hmm.
She observes you, your bloodshot eyes and swollen face.
Your ailing constitution, sweaty forehead, the beads there, and your heavy breathing.
Mm-hmm.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, Detective.
Uh-oh.
If you don't know even this, then...
She stops mid-sentence. Yes, I'm in serious trouble here. It'll be a fucking disaster, I know it. All those people will die. I don't know how to take this one. This seems important. I'll handle it. It's all under control. She won't believe that. This investigation will be my masterpiece. The one they remember me by. I promise. Yes, I'm in serious trouble here. Let me go with 2.
I hope so. I truly do. If I may suggest, hold on to your colleague, Kitsuragi. I ran a check on him and he is very competent. In the meanwhile...
Some of that assurance is meant for herself, as much as it's meant for you. She must have a lot on the line here.
You have me. I will assist you in any way I can, even if we have to do it one basic term at a time.
Well, thank you, Joyce. There was something I need to talk to her about in terms of, what was it? Oh, I need to give her a badge. Where is the rest of the armor? Ah, I see. Right. That's all for
Glad to
now.
have been of assistance.
Thank you.
Trying to sneak up on me.
Let's keep going. It's pretty late, so not a lot of stuff's going on out here right now, but I have a feeling there could be stuff I see that I don't normally see around here. I wonder if Ceiling is still out here. No, he closes up his shop after a certain point. Is the pawn shop open? Good. I'm gonna leave it here for just a moment. I need to take a break and eat a piece of pizza really quick, because I'm starving. Can I please get access to my stream stuff? Thank you. Oh, excuse me. But we're back. Sorry about all that downtime. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I never. Okay, whatever. Hey, dude.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Got something else to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
Let's see what we got here.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
This La Delta 51 postcard. The sunlight has made this postcard almost sepia-toned. Midtown traffic passes, overhead the ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige midday mist, vapor rising from the delta on which the district was built. The postcard is prepaid. The postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock corridor. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an enormous fog already rising from behind. Those are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. Let's pawn that. Daddy needs cigarettes. Yeah, I need that film memory. I can't pawn that. I'm going to keep the handkerchief. Yeah, this thing. I've already read this one. I got to pawn that. Photo of a happy couple. I'm going to keep that. I need the shot put ball. This, though. Let's pawn it. Got 15 real. I almost have enough for tomorrow night's stay. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. I like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing anymore. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, ask about my missing gun
Sure
again.
thing.
Have people from Everett Claire's Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're
Right?
really being truthful.
Thanks for that review. Let's talk about something else.
Sure, man. Sure thing. My apologies, officer, but I...
A needle in a haystack. There is no...
Sure, man.
Some lady has it. So did I get updated shit here? Okay, well that shit's taken care of. Is this not done yet? Alright, whatever. Have a look around here really quick. I think this is a white
A
check.
rusting control panel. This panel usually closes.
No, I'm not pulling that again. Someone's supposed to fix this tomorrow anyway, I think.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines.
I need more visual calc for that, and I'm not willing to put points into that skill. At least not right now. I'm gonna go try to find, First of all, I'm going to, well, alright, hold on. I'm not gonna go to Freet yet. I'm not gonna buy cigarettes or booze until I can afford to pay for the hotel thing. she is still here.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
I think I know what's going on with you.
And what is that?
She sticks a filterless cigarette into a cigarette holder and reaches for the light. You're a pail driver. You transport goods through the pail.
Oh, meu Deus. The lawman solved the case.
She lights the cigarette. A white cloud of smoke disappears into her mouth.
And here I was, thinking you were an idiot. So, are you? An idiot, I mean.
I'm not an idiot. I'm a detective of the RCM. Don't say I'm an idiot. I blacked out from sheer heartbreak and lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Segúreme, Paraíso. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything, even the things I never knew.
Things you never knew?
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Rio. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand.
She closes her eyes.
Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent of Dolores Day.
Over radiation?
Heroic doses, Herifia. Heroic.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. Now, when you've seen it all go away like that, rolling off like the sea, and then come back to this...
She gestures to the Broken Horse Monument, the clanging machines in the distance.
What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor.
What does it look like, the pail?
Like looking into the ocean at night. In the dark.
And?
You cannot see it, but you know it's there. And it's big, bigger than anything. Bigger than all the other things combined.
What does it feel like?
Nothing. Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets in electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
Huh. How do you pass through it?
In the belly of an airship, behind the steel windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
Not on this lorry, then?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
She points to the machines clumped up like toys. One last thing, you said we could just become... vapor?
Yes.
I would rather have what I have than what you have. I'd rather have what you have than what I have. I feel I already have what you have in some way.
They say there's a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pell, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A. Or in Lomonosov's land. Where every step you take is one step further from home. No matter the direction. It's
Creepy.
a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale.
Crazy.
Maybe you've been down the motorway south.
She looks at her cigarette. It's almost out. She swallowed it hungrily. Then at you. The motorway south.
It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Jerife, not Pell drivers. Way beyond the established Pell that's lit by radio frequencies. Where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins. Erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from.
What's at the end of the motorway south?
No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. A child growing on the lake.
Ma'am?
Josiane.
There is nothing more to do now. She's far away.
That was creepy. What's this thought we got about Motorway South? At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp, angled azimuth. Its green rain shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood, the porch collapsing on the edge of the Isola. A transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? Huh. It's just -1 visual calculus while you try to internalize it. It doesn't say what you get for internalizing it, though. I guess they never do, though, do they? I think I want stat points instead, though. Honestly, though, I'm going to wait until I need it. I think that's the best way to do this, because there's a lot of checks to be redone and stuff like that. Anyway, that was kind of a cool interaction. Not much to do with it, though. Let's take the shortcut. Alright, one thing I want to do before I do anything else is have a look at the white check map. Start at the top. I do not have a map. The ceiling fan is a white check? No, it isn't. I need a city map. I wonder if the bookstore has a map. Is the bookstore even open at this hour? That's, I don't know. He just leaves the books out in the rain. It's whatever. It's no big deal. Alright, so I can't do that. I want to go back this way. By 2, everyone's asleep. So let's try not to go that far. I wonder where you get the goddamn map. Yeah,
This is the night watchman's.
Yeah, that's Renee's booth. Already done this whole thing. A composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. Oh, hello, what's this?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Mush and arete are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Elysium on, étendre off.
Okay, well, that was mistranslated. They didn't put the right... Yeah, allumer is on and attendre is off, but that's not the... They changed it, and then they didn't change the voice acting. They changed it to marche and arrêt, which is what the way it would look on a control panel if it were French, so... Oh boy, I don't want to press either of those, thanks. I've never been up here before. At least I don't think so. And if I did, I never got... Oh, okay. I guess I haven't been up here. I guess I don't really need Kim. This looks familiar, though. Ooh. Ooh, Fallon gloves. Nice. These give me +1 what? Oh, right, the fingerless gloves. Yeah, we want those. What's the story with this thing? Ah, so this is the guy's place, okay. Wait, whoa. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. What coffee table? What are they talking about? Do I need to pull the flashlight out? It's not coming up like that. I'm gonna have to actually click on it, maybe? Huh. I don't think the flashlight's gonna do anything, but... There's the speed bottle. I got 6 doses, +1 motorics, -1 morale. Yeah, I don't see a fucking thing. I don't know what you're talking about, game. I don't see anything. I mean, it's not lighting up and I can't click on anything, so... Presumably I've done all there is to do here. Yeah. Oh, he's still here. Sitting in the rain. Okay.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots.
Okay, that's good. Because I'm going to pull that thing.
The crane stands tall, proud, with a loud grind. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. All right.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places
Midnight.
the container down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
All right, Inland Empire, we get it. It's a video game. What's inside the container?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special. The crane does not return to its original position.
Great.
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
Hey there, sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery.
Oh, we'll see about that.
A tough nut to crack for sure, but the strongest containers often have the softest hearts.
You're a fine piece of engineering, you know that? Come on, don't shut me out. Let me in.
The door does not respond to your advances. Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Knock on the door.
No reply.
Open it.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
I guess there's nothing I can do about that.
You're back before the cargo container.
Down the stairs. There you go. Still don't know how I get on the roof of this thing. Because there's change up there and I want it. Like, it seems like there's a way, but... Just open the door, damn it. Nothing in here I care about, is
An
there?
imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall.
Oh.
A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
Okay.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Alright, can I still do it?
The already familiar cold touch of plastic will...
Okay, because I gotta put the gloves on, because that's +1 interfacing, and I need that. What's the current check?
The already familiar
42.
cold touch of plastic.
So... I don't think anything else gives me interfacing, other than the gloves. Alright, so...
The already familiar cold touch
Yeah, there we
of
go, that's
plastic
better.
welcomes
Come
you
on.
as you pick up. Your fingers
Nice.
run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
Oh, this could be bad. We might be dialing her number.
Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then...
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
No, I mean, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Do you know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything on my name?
Let me fire up the machine.
Keys are being pressed in the background.
Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November '46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main.
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol.
Video Revachol?
24 hours. It's raining, and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up, and the air seems to grow darker. Suddenly, you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was all shit. It's over.
Yeah, I feel that sometimes. What was all shit?
It.
We're done. Well, it was worth the 10 cents.
The file cabinet stands steady as the drawers slide.
Also, that gives us a very, very, very good baseline, which I did not have for the real and what a real is worth. And we're in the time of, if this were American currency, we're looking at around, I think I want 60s, 70s, 10-cent phone calls, right? Even in Canada, where I live, we had that around that time, I believe. So, a dollar is worth a lot more in 1970 than it is today. So, it's important to think about shit like that. Also, this kind of has a 70s vibe to it in a lot of ways. Not just the disco shit, but I mean that's mostly it. But that's definitely a veneer. That kind of 70s darkness, post 60s. You know. Can I fuck with Kim's car while he's asleep? Where the fuck is Kim's car? I guess it goes away when he goes to bed. I don't know. If we get up and find that it's missing, he's gonna be real upset about that. Yeah, I think we've actually... I wonder if someone took his car because they didn't like what we've been doing. Alright, it's kind of too late for him to do anything else. And I gotta get off this stream at this point because I gotta get to work tomorrow. It's a national holiday in Canada tomorrow. It's Canada Day. But I'm working it because we're moving it to Friday for my job. So instead I'm going to be just there on a holiday. It's going to be kind of weird. A lot of people already have the day off, but I'm working because I need the fucking money badly. Hey, Gart. Let me shine a flashlight in your face.
Can I?
I'm actually just going to end here. And so next stream, like, I'll probably go to sleep and we'll go from there. Oh, these gloves. For ultimate, hold on, let me get rid of this fucking flashlight. Let me equip something more reasonable, like this borscht. For ultimate performance efficiency, these Falcon Ultra Series gloves come fingerless and with a grippy padding covering the palms, making these ideal for quadrupedal movement or for lifting cargo. Thank God for black jeans. Everyone looks good in black jeans. Combine it with your favorite book t-shirt and a yellow plastic bag to channel that laid-back trash bin raccoon meets a cool professor vibe. Or do whatever you want. It's just a pair of black jeans after all. Book t-shirt. Yeah, I guess there would be book t-shirts. Okay, let's save. It's funny how many times I save in the whirling standing in this spot. It's like my save zone. Alright, let me back to the main menu. Sorry for those of you just joining up, but yeah. I don't normally stream this late. That's probably going to change, honestly, but for the moment I generally like here like 8 to midnight or so around that area, so I've just had a late start today, so not really normally around at this time, but thanks for swinging by nonetheless. Come on, credits. There we go. So thanks so much for stopping by, Nup. Anybody else who was in the audience, appreciate it. I love the hell out of this game, and How Long to Beat says this game is 40 hours, and the completionism for that, I think it's like 50, 45, something like that, I don't know. I don't know if that's actually an accurate number, at least for me. And this has really fucking crashed on me, hasn't it? Come on. Just close it. Good lord. Alright, let's, I need to... Yeah, end the process. No, don't end Microsoft Windows. Jesus. Talk about your fucking skipped frames. Alright, yeah, close it. Holy shit. Alright, launch Firefox. Let me get into my fucking thing and see who's on right now so I can send us to an appropriate venue. Firefox is being really weird. I'm gonna have to look into what's causing these performance issues in the future. Ooh, Vegeta Fed is streaming. I never see him these days. Cool. Well, I gotta rate him for sure, because he's a cool dude. That's all there is to it. He's playing Murder House right now. Ninja Kick the Damn Rabbit. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's playing some retro stuff. All I know is he's a cool dude, and you should check him out. My list of follows is really low, so I tend to, like, you know, keep it pretty tight. So, you know, I trust everybody I follow. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you liked Disco Elysium. I want to get some Dwarf Fortress in. I want to start some new shit soon. But let me know. I want to finish Disco Elysium in the next, like, 4 or 5 streams. Hopefully. So, and then we'll move on to something else. Like, I want to maybe do another Yakuza game. I think would be best after this. Anyways, ciao guys. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight, and I would love to follow from you if you haven't already. Thanks so much. It would help me out a lot. Ciao.
Where to use the robot. Oh shit, Cosmic Guard with a raid. Whoa. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Yeah, no, this game is silent.